Good morning, students. In this video, we will study about another endocrine gland of the endocrine system that is called pituitary gland. Okay? Pituitary gland can be introduced as the master of the all endocrine gland because it regulates the secretion of the all endocrine glands. So it is called master endocrine glands because it releases tropic hormones. Okay? It is a small gland like a size of a pea seeds. Okay, it is present in our brain. Actually, it is attached to our hypothalamus, the base of the hypothalamus, with the help of a stalk. That is the location of the pituitary gland. It is present in our brain and it is attached to our base of the hypothalamus of the brain with the help of a stalk. Structurally, it is a trilobular structure. That means the pituitary gland is consist of or formed of 3 lobes. So it is called trilobular structure. And the lobe of this are called anterior lobes, posterior lobes, and intermediate lobes. What is anterior lobe? The lobe which is in the front is called anterior lobes. What is posterior lobe? The lobe which is present at the back is called posterior lobe. An intermediate lobe is in between the anterior lobe and posterior lobe. Okay? Out of these 3 lobes of the pituitary gland, only 2 lobes, anterior lobe and posterior lobe, secretes hormones. Intermediate lobe is not responsible of secretions of any kinds of hormones. Okay? Anterior lobe secretes 6 tropic hormones. Why these hormones are called tropic hormones? Because these hormones actually influence the or regulate the secretions of the other endocrine glands. So they are called tropic hormones like thyroid stimulating hormones, gonadotropic hormones, somatotropic hormones, okay, etc. 6 hormones are secreted by the anterior lobe of the pituitary, which are called tropic hormones because these hormones actually influence the secretions of the other endocrine glands. Okay. On the other hand, posterior lobe secretes 2 hormones which are as known as oxytocin and vasopressin. Okay. Oxytocin helps in the childbirth because it initiates the contractions of the uterine wall during the childbirth. Not only that, it also helps in the expulsions of milk after the childbirth. Okay, so that a mother can nourish its baby after childbirth. Clear? On the other hand, vasopressin is a hormone secreted by the posterior lobe of the pituitary gland, which is also known as ADH, that means anti-diuretic hormone, because it regulates the amount of water released in the form of urine. That means it regulates the amount of water in our urine. Okay? So it is called anti-diuretic hormones. Like other endocrine glands, hyposecretions and hypersecretions matters here. Okay? Hypersecretions of some tropic hormones may causes pituitary giants, because when the pituitary glands or growth tropic hormones initiates the thyroid gland to release more amounts of thyroxine, that leads to the causes of gigantism, which are called pituitary giants. On the other hand, when their hyposecretion is caused, disease that is called dwarfism, because during this time the amount of thyroxine released is less than that of the adequate quantity, and this lead to the formations of or the causes of dwarfism. Clear? That is all about the pituitary gland. I hope all of you understand. Have a nice day.